describe the fisheries sector of the Philippines. The Philippines is an archipelago composed of about 7,600 islands covering the total area, including inland bodies of waters of around 300,000 square kilometers, with cadastral survey data suggesting it may be larger. The total length of the coastline is 36,289 kilometers. The Philippine coastline is irregular, with numerous bays, gulfs, and islets. The inland waters comprises brackish water and freshwater swamplands with 3,384 square kilometers. Fish ponds, 2,538 square kilometers. Lakes, 2,000 square kilometers. Rivers and reservoir with 500 square kilometers. Overall fisheries sector. The Philippine fisheries industry comprises marine fisheries, inland fisheries, and aquaculture. Marine fisheries can be further divided into municipal fisheries and commercial fisheries. Recreational fisheries have not developed in the country. Municipal marine fisheries operate in the coastal waters within 15 kilometers from the coastline, using vessels as well as fishing without using vessels. Commercial fisheries operate outside municipal waters using vessels. Inland fisheries operate in inland waters such as lakes, reservoirs, and rivers, including estuaries. Aquaculture involves aquatic organisms in fresh, brackish, and marine waters. The Philippines ranked 11 among the top fish-producing countries in the world in 2003, with production of 2.63 million tons of fish, crustaceans, mollusks, and aquatic plants. As an archipelagic state with over 2.2 million square kilometers of highly productive seas, the Philippines is fortunate to have vast fishery resources at its disposal. However, all of the country's main fish species and marine organisms are showing signs of overfishing. What are the major fish species in the Philippines? In 2003, reported marine fisheries production was 2,169,164 tons, or 45.38% from the municipal and 54.62% from the commercial fisheries. Let's look at the table. In the catch from municipal fisheries in 2003, small pelagics, tunas, demersal fishes, and invertebrates constituted 54.5%, 22.9%, 7.4%, and 15.2% respectively. What is the importance of fishing ports? First, these fishing ports and communities have played important roles in the spatial use of the sea, in effective use, maintenance, and control of living resources, and in succession of sea culture. Second, the fishing port provides dedicated port and supporting infrastructure facilities required by the fishing and fish processing industries. Third, for safe berthing of fish vessels, where the vessels can discharge their catches, can take on bunker, water, ice, and other necessary provisions, and can berth for idle times and repairs. Fourth, for the use of public utilities by provision of networks for the distribution to port customers of electricity, water, as well as environmental protection facilities required for garbage collection and disposal, wastewater and sewage discharge and treatment, and oil reception from vessels and disposal. Fifth, for development of fish processing industries and markets and related highest hygienic standards by provision of land areas and optimized land use of planning, including transportation and communication facilities. Among the fishing gears contribute much to capture fisheries. Fishing gears are commonly classified into main categories, the passive and the active. This classification is based on relative behavior of the target species and the fishing gear. For the passive fishing gear that contribute to the capture fisheries, we have gill nets, trammel nets, hand lining and trolling, long lining, pots, and traps. Active fishing gears, we have spear and harpoons, trolls and dredges, seine nets, beach seine, purse seines, and other fishing gears and devices. What are the critical issues affecting the fisheries in the Philippines? The current condition of fisheries in the Philippines and worldwide is bleak. Overfishing, illegal fishing, and habitat destruction combined with increased demand of fish and population growth continue to drive fisheries production into a deeper abyss. Biodiversity is threatened by unsustainable fisheries and increasing pollution. Entire ecosystems can be degraded and even destroyed by human intervention. Depletion of fish stocks result in a decrease of food supply from the sea, economic loss, hardship to fisheries, and disruption of traditional ways of life. Climate change arguably presents the greatest threat to ocean health. It is making ocean hotter, promoting acidification, and making it harder to breathe in them by reducing dissolved oxygen levels. The socioeconomic status of fishermen is lower due to the problems faced by them. Major problems faced by them are the follows: rampant underemployment, low per capita earnings, absence of mobility of labor to the sector, a high rate of illiteracy, and indebtedness. Differentiate municipal fisheries from commercial fisheries. Municipal fisheries refer to fishing done in inland and coastal areas with or without the use of fishing boat up to 3 gross tons. Under Republic Act 1065-4 or the Amendment Fisheries Code, municipal waters are areas covered within 15 kilometers from the coastline, including offshore islands. Commercial fishery is the activity of catching fish and other seafood for commercial profit, mostly from wide fisheries. It provides a large quantity of food to many countries around the earth. But those who practice it as an industry must often pursue fish far into the ocean under adverse conditions. Commercial fishing is classified into three. First, small scale, making use of passive or active gear and utilizing fishing vessels of 3.1 to 20 GT. Second, medium scale, utilizing active gears and vessels of 2.1 to 150 GT. The third, large scale, utilizing active gears and vessels of more than 150 GT. Commercial fishing is essential in supporting the global livelihoods of nearly 60 million people who are directly employed in the fisheries and aquaculture sector, as well as ensuring food security for more than 3 billion people who rely on seafood as their primary source of protein.